Hello everybody. Well, this video is entailing why I'm not getting a PS4 anytime soon. What I would rather spend $400 on than buying a PS4. I honestly rather spend $400 on a phone, a down payment on a car, a house, or even a girl. If you tell me why don't you want a PS4, because the PS3 already does everything that the PS4 does, but it takes a little working around for the PS3 to do it. All the technology was already in the PS3 that the PS4 already has, even YouTube videos. But the reason why I don't want to get a PS4, because there's no backwards compatibility, and I have to re-buy every game that is ever out there that I already have for my PS3 and my PS2 and PS1. I already have 73 PS2 games and over 100 PS3 games, and I don't see why I have to give up my library of PS3 games for the PS4. I don't see the necessary requirements to get a PS4. I don't see any reason why I should buy a PS4. If I do get a PS4, honestly, I'd rather spend it on a girl. And that's the honest truth. I will buy myself time before I buy a PS4, ever. Like, I will prevent myself from buying a PS4. I'm even doing that now. That's why I have to say to that, for the PS4, I have to justify 15 games for me to buy for the PS4 before it comes out. I'd rather even spend $400 on one of my friends than buy a PS4. See how much I can do with $400? Like, there's so many different ways of thinking. If Sony kept backwards compatibility on the PS4, I would totally be down for it. But there's no backwards compatibility. There's only two games I could possibly want for it right now, and I can still buy for my PS3, so I don't understand why they couldn't have a firmware update where you had to charge people to play your PS3 games on your PS4 permanently. Like $20 for 5 games a piece. If you think about it, Sony could have did something like that and made so much more money. I mean, why get rid of something that didn't need fixing in the first place? What I'm trying to say for Sony's fault in that, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Like, it's like a girl. It's like a relationship. If nothing's broken, don't even bother messing with it. Like, I'd rather do so many things with $400 than buy a PS4 that I just mentioned to you in this video. That's ridiculous. $400 with no backwards compatibility? Come on now. And it's still run by Blu-ray discs. You could still run Blu-ray discs on the PS4. You might as well call the Blu-ray player a purple ray player, because that's the only way that the Blu-ray discs on the PS3 won't be able to play on the PS4. Okay? You could have called it something different and people would have probably believed you in that instance, Sony. I'm just being bluntly honest. Like, if it's not broken, do not fix the problem. People would have paid, I would have paid $800 for that kind of backwards compatibility. I would have even paid the original $600 that came with my PS3. I would have gladly paid $600 for it. But no, you guys had to be uncreative by not making it backwards compatible, and you said it couldn't be done. Okay, then why did you even come up with the concept for the PS1, for the PS2, and to be done with by the PS3? If you wanted to stop backwards compatibility, you should have stopped it at after the first system you guys came up with. I'm telling you, by making 5 different systems, you're not making your money back. And by the games coming out, you're not really making your money back for the PS4. And for the lack of finances for the PS3 that you made from making, what, the 20 gig, the 60 gig, 40 gig, 120, 250, $320, $500, and even the 12 gig. You made 8 systems for the PS3 to make up for your differences for the original PS3s that had backwards compatibility. Come on now, that's not proper business marketing. That's not smart in my way of thinking. That's actually dumb, as I like to call it. Or if they had backwards compatibility and not the PlayStation Now feature, I would gladly jump on PS4 again. But in retrospect to this, I'd rather spend it on a girl. Because the PS3 is already perfect. The PS4, I don't know when I'm gonna get one. If I ever get one. Honestly, if I had a girlfriend and she bought me a PS4, I would be saying to myself, no, I didn't want it. And that's the bottom line. And that is all for this video.